Say,
I forget these things aren't voice acted. Say, Arrow, do you know Tara over at Monsai Rome? The girl who runs Compsmith?
Right.
Yeah, she helps me out pretty often, actually.
whoa.
Oh, so it's not just Saizo then. You're a regular first too.
That's right.
There's just no one as good around here. Well, naturally we'd go to her.
Huh.
She's really that good?
Right.
Good's an understatement. Comp upgrades require a near boundless amount of knowledge and skill. You could scan the globe, and I bet only a few could actually confidently find their way around a comp. And Tara is one of those few. You won't find a replacement for her just like that.
Didn't expect that.
That much praise at her age? She must be some kind of genius then.
No.
She's not just talented though. Talent alone isn't enough to earn a summoner respect. We're not that nice. What do you mean?
Did you know?
Well, Tara's actually the second owner of the shop. The previous owner was her father. He passed away a few years ago, and it was up to her to take over the business from then on. The shop was barely scraping by for a while after that.
I'm curious.
Were people worried she wouldn't live up to her dad's name?
Well,
There's that too, but when you're just a kid, you tend to be a little more easily influenced. People were worried that a dark summoners would get to her. Her dad had just passed away after all. There must have been a lot of pressure on her to succeed when he left off. Still, she overcame all of that. She honed her skills, never showed any weakness, and worked like a lady possessed. Like a real professional. And nobody would meet her who met her could deny that.
I get it.
So she earned trust through all that work she did.
that's right.
Right. When it comes down to it, nearly everything's about trust. Gotta know who or what to believe in. That's just the way of the world. And Tara's someone to believe in. My comp's basically more important than my life. And I'd leave it with her, no questions asked. You know, after hearing all that, I feel like I should call her Miss Tar from now on. I know what you mean, but better to not. I called her that once. She got so mad she made me pay almost double for repairs. She did not.
Seriously?
Wait, she did?
Welcome.
We have a bunch of these queued up, so I guess let's just knock down a couple of them. I'm gonna be talking for a fucking while, it seems.
Hey,
Found a container in a safe house that looks like the one I picked up on the subway the other day.
Right.
Oh, you mean a protein shaker? Protein. Right, a complex substance composed of amino acids joined by peptide bonds, which reminds me, you're always shaking that thing and guzzling down whatever's inside.
Yeah.
Well, protein is essentially what, if you want to build muscle. I always drink it after training.
Huh?
What? You fight for a living and you train on top of that? You ever think you're a little too stoic sometimes?
Really?
You think? It's really just a hobby of mine. Helps me get a little change of pace, you know? A hobby, huh?
Say,
So what kind of training do you do?
Well,
Just basic stuff, really. Lift, go on a run. Though I do try to take extra measures and add some more unique weights to the mix. Unique weights?
right.
Yeah, for example, I'll sometimes try adding water or sand to the plastic bottles to use as weights.
Also,
And if that doesn't cut it, I'll call in a heavier demon to just help out.
what?
You run with a demon on your back? Maybe do squats. Never seen Arrow get excited about anything.
well,
It's kind of rough at the beginning, but you get used to it. Then once the next session rolls around, I'll typically increase the weight or rep count. And it basically repeats from there. Repeats. For how long?
what?
How long? Isn't it obvious? Forever.
What?
Are you stupid or something?
What?
Say what? Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Hey,
Come on.
But,
I mean, you say forever, but everyone's got a limit, right?
that's right.
True. There's definitely a limit, but limits can be overcome.
Did you know?
They say that way back when, ninjas could jump over still growing hemp trees every single day. Soon enough they were able to leap over even really tall ones. What I'm doing is no different. I put in the work every day and keep testing myself. Keep that up, and as far as I'm concerned, nothing's impossible. You're a diligent one, aren't you? Well, if you're ever able to clear a tree, let me know. I want to see that.
Right.
Yeah, sooner than you think. You're joking, right? A new hangout and a new gate for Arrow was unlocked because we broke
Welcome.
40. Motherfucker! I thought I had like, oh cool, I finished all of Arrows, maybe, but no. Melody and Silent, they're gonna be joint ones. There's a next page tab now. I should get some water to help my throat. Hold on, be right back. 1 minute. Oh god. Stretching and yawning. Nah, I'm back. Let's get rid of that test BRB. And I'll be talking a bit, aren't I?
Huh?
Kind of surprised you actually bothered to show up, Melody.
Ah.
Did you call me out here just to be rude, or should I be thankful that an agent of the Almighty Ion deigned to spend time with a lowly human? I mean, we're not that almighty, especially us, since we've been downgraded for the mission. But I can imagine you're not really much for these social settings, huh?
True.
It's not like I've never been to a bar before. Still, it's true that I don't often end up in places with this kind of ambiance. Whenever I went to a bar, it was either alone or with him. What? You never gone out to grab food with the other fan society operatives? Definitely not. We don't have that kind of relationship. All of them are either kids intoxicated by the group's darker rhetoric, or pretenders and hypocrites obsessed with keeping everyone at arm's length. They might be some of the greatest summoners in the business, but I never want to go drinking with any of them. No doubt they saw me the same way. Then how about the guy who killed you at the shopping district? RS, right? But the same thing with him?
Yes.
The bartender managing to spin a square glass is skilled? No, it's not. It's simple. I'd say so. I don't recall properly meeting him before then. Yeah, makes sense. You two had totally different styles anyway. All the stuff about rapping, was it? Like a, yo, I'm dropping rhymes like a rhymer. Working for my money like I'm a part-timer. I'm not a cop, but I'm also not a crimer? Or something like that, anyway. Did you just come up with that on the spot? Yep, not bad, right? It's certainly a unique style.
Yes!
Yes, Melody, seal of approval. Anyway, we're talking about RS, yes?
Actually.
Despite everything, he was a very capable summoner. He led some of the most dangerous operations against Yatagarasu, and he did it well. But he preferred the spotlight, of course, and my specialties demanded more subtlety. We never had much contact with each other. From what I understand, he was a kind leader, very supportive of his teammates. Plenty of younger summoners in his crew looked up to him.
Didn't expect that.
Whoa, never would have guessed them. I got the idea all these dark summoners, quote-unquote, had a really gloomy or spiteful people. Well, I already told you, the Phantom Society is composed of children and pretenders.
But
You say that, but weren't you Iron Mask's lover? So if everyone in there was either a child or a pretender, then which was he?
Well...
Well, I suppose they're not mutually exclusive.
What?
Ah,
No.
nothing. Maybe I had a bit too much to drink.
Welcome.
Well, too bad, you're coming back.
Melody!
Hey, remember that demon from the other day? Who was on a big poison and stuff? Back in the shopping district?
Yes.
Right, some sort of ghost? The Phantom of Asthma? That was the Phantom of Miasma.
Oh.
If you say so. I typically don't bother remembering the names of my targets. So, what about him? Well, I thought we could take a cue from him. Use some more dirty little dirty tricks like those in that in our own tactics. You know? I mean, you seem like the type of lady who knows her poison, so I figured you might have a couple tips for me.
Hey!
Seem like I know poisons. How exactly am I supposed to take that? What? You don't like them? They're useful tools, certainly. Came in handy for my assassination jobs.
Yeah.
I knew it. So teach me your toxic ways. I want to know all about poison so we've got more options in battle. I refuse.
What?
Huh? Why? If you shared your knowledge with the team, we'd all get an edge in combat, right? Firstly, poisons are one of my specialties. Revealing my methods to everyone would make it far harder if I ever had to use them against you. You do realize we're on the same team.
No.
For now. It's an alliance of convenience, and nothing more. You realize, like, you'd be dead, right? And if I leave, you're not getting your demons back. They're with me. I don't actually even think you can become a demon summoner without us, I think, by your side.
Plus...
One more thing. Poisons are not an easy medium, especially for amateurs. A single mistake handling the wrong toxin costs you your life. Every step of the process is as crucial as it is dangerous. Not just using them in battle, but mixing the reagents, methods of transport. It's not a skill you can just acquire casually, and I'm certainly not a good enough teacher to guarantee your safety.
What?
Something funny? It sounds like you're basically just worried about us. You don't want us putting ourselves in danger.
Hey!
Excuse me? What could have possibly given you the idea? I was only... Say what you want, but I think we really are important to you deep down, Melody. Don't worry. I get it. You're all bashful about it because you don't want to ruin your image. It's honestly pretty cute.
Huh.
Fine, I take it back. I'm more than happy to give you your lesson.
Care for a taste?
If you want to learn about my poison so badly, then by all means, let's give you a taste. Yeah, you know what? I'll pass.
Welcome.
Melody still has some here. I can't believe that Mikami was just acting all weak to manipulate us, and I totally fell for it.
Oh, please.
That kind of thing happens all the time. Stop whining over something so trivial. It's getting on my nerves. Man, nothing phases you. Don't you think you would have handled it better than I did?
True.
True enough, I certainly wouldn't have believed him that easily.
That's true.
Yeah, I figured. You probably deal with situations like that all the time. Hard to imagine anyone ever tricking you.
Idiot.
You give me too much credit. Everyone makes mistakes.
What?
Really? I'd love to hear a story about one of your screw-ups.
Huh?
No. Why should I go out of my way to describe my failures to you?
Please?
Come on, please, just one story. I'll buy you a drink. Fine. It's not a secret or anything. So if you have that intent on hearing it,
Something like this happened.
let's see. This was when I was still fairly new to summoning, so I must have been around 16. I'd already handled a couple of fascinations, but this time my mark was a deserter, a summoner who ran away from the Phantom Society. They had you doing assassination missions at 16?
Let me be clear.
That's hardly unusual. Some kids in the world have guns put in their hand before they're even 10. Plus, the deserter was barely a threat. He joined around the same time I did, and his skills were far below mine anyways.
After that?
Why'd you run in the first place?
In the Phantom Society.
Don't know. Don't care. Phantom Society punishes traitors. No exceptions. That's all I need to know. At any rate, I had him cornered soon enough. He was right in front of me, staring down the barrel of my gun, and he said, "Please, I've got a family." And for that one split second, I hesitated. The next thing I knew, I had a bullet in my shoulder.
I'm curious.
He tried to get you with your guard down?
No.
No, it turns out he had an accomplice in his betrayal. He'd been waiting in the shadows, biding his time until he could take the shot. And that's all there is to that story. Wait, what? It was just getting good. You can't cut it off there. Iron Mask had been on the standby. He came to my rescue and took out both the deserter and their accomplice. Thanks to how fast they treated my bullet wound, it barely left a scar at all.
I get it.
Well, the masked gentleman swoops out of the starry sky to rescue the damsel in distress. I can see how you two got together after you grew up.
Do you think I'm a fool?
You can cut the commentary. This is exactly why I didn't want to tell you.
It's in the past.
Anyway, that's the story of my failure. I had completed a few missions already, and those successes had made me arrogant, complacent, weak. I'll never, ever make that mistake again. I don't know if it was weakness, Melody. If you ask me, it sounded more like sympathy.
Can't say.
Call it what you want. And change the fact that it almost got me killed, right?
Welcome.
Oh my fucking god. There's still more.
Hey,
Say, Melody, you know anything about fashion, trends, and all that stuff?
Huh?
Where's this coming from? I have no idea what you're going on with this. Where are you
Hey.
going with this? Oh, it's just, we've been helping Mannequin find those accessories. Got me thinking. He's got a real passion for fashion behind his ego. Kinda makes me want to learn more about the world myself.
on top of that,
Obviously, Arrow's not gonna have a clue, and it seems like Saizo's just obsessed with brand names. So, I was kind of wondering about your perspectives on it, Melody. Fashion, I hardly consider myself an authority on the topic. Then again, my line of work did demand a fairly substantial wardrobe. Your line of work? What, do dark criminals have to dress up? We have to blend in naturally into our environments, whether it's for gathering intel or assassinations, and the right clothes can make or break that effect.
I'm curious.
Oh, see, that kind of stuff I'm interested in. Blending aesthetics and practicality, you know?
Can I ask something?
How'd you do it? What's your method for picking out your mission clothes?
Listen to this.
There's no method. It's not like I'm following some set of guidelines. You just need to think about how you want to present yourself. Be conscious of who's going to be looking at you and why. But that takes constant vigilance and close observation of the people around you.
Tell me?
So, you keep an eye on how other people dress?
True.
Right. Say you've got a honey trap operation to tempt a man. You look at which local women are drawing the male gaze. See what they wear. Or maybe you need your target to sympathize with you. So you dress like you're destitute. And if you need your target to view you as above them, you check out the local celebrities and upper crust. Figure out how they dress and mimic it.
That's how it is.
You're catching on, but there's plenty of culture and stylistic details behind the clothes. You need to be aware of the trends, traditions, local factors.
I get it.
Ah, I see. Well, good thing observing and learning are Ion specialties.
Can we talk?
Still, keep in mind that looks about more than just clothes. The way you wear them is important too. If you don't want to stick out, you need to be fully aware of your own mannerisms and behavior, and when to adjust them. Okay. So just changing how you look is not going to cut it. It's about what's on the side too.
Yes.
Exactly. If you grasp that, you're on the right track to being a decent assassin yourself.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Melody. Wait, was that what I was getting advice for? A new gate for Melody's been unlocked.
Welcome.
Now it's only Saizo, and what the fuck do you mean? Arrow, Melody, Saizo, Arrow, Saizo. Oh my.
Bitch.
Got a sec?
Remember the other day how Flamau asked us to grab that comp?
Hmm?
Yeah, what about it?
Well,
There's just been this tiny thing bugging me.
What's up?
What's up?
let me see.
Ion's been hacking all kinds of terminals and databases across the world, right? So, worst case scenario, they've pulled some private information from our comp too. That's definitely possible. I guess the only exceptions would be people who have really intense security setups.
Seems nice to me.
But it's not like we're going to misuse any of the data. Just think of it like you lost your strand of hair.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, no. This isn't about hair, lady. It's about information. Here's the thing. In my line of work, you can live or die by your information.
It's more like...
Having the right intel is how I make a living. Information can be a shield for me, or even a weapon against the right people. And knowing someone else has that kind of dirt on me, it's like they've got a grip on my heart. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I guess that's just the difference in our perspective. Maybe a difference in values, too. The information Ion's working with is a lot more extensive than anything connected to a single human. This personal data might mean the world to you, but to Ion, it's a single grain of sand in a desert. The significance is totally subjective.
That's Ion for
The
you.
only thing Ion is interested in would be some broader truth about mankind or even the world. That comes from the whole massive aggregation of data. So basically, it's just you guys are gonna sell anyone's personal information, no use for commercial purposes, all that jazz. Still doesn't exactly make me feel better, but I guess I'll just think of it like an actual disaster, something out of my control.
I'm not like humans.
I don't expect you to understand completely. Our perspectives come from totally different worlds. Honestly, I doubt that's the only difference of values between us either. Meaning?
Just saying. But
I think our ideas of right and wrong are pretty different too. I don't care whether Yadagrasu or the Phantom Society are right or wrong. These abstracts, like laws, chaos, good and evil, humans put a lot of stock in them, but they've never meant much to Ion. The only reason we had to intervene this time is because it was about the collapse of the entire world. Pretty objective loss, you know? Once we've solved all this, I think Ion's just gonna go back to how they used to be. Not taking sides, no intervention. No idea what'll happen to me at that point, though.
that's it?
Just, huh? Would have thought you'd had more say about it. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. It's just my opinion, but I think you're kind of blowing it out of proportion.
Huh?
You want to explain that one?
Honestly,
I mean, sure, cool. Congratulations, you're morally ambivalent. But I'm not that concerned with good or evil myself. I just worked for whoever was paying. It wasn't my job to say if Yadagrasu or the Phantom Society was in the right or wrong. It still isn't. I still don't really get Arrow or Melody. I don't know who's wrong or right, and frankly, I'm not interested in making that call at all. Well, never really know the whole story behind that stuff. So we just latch onto the truth we can grasp, and help each other out when we can.
let's just take it easy.
That's already how the world works. So if you ask me, oh god. Blah, blah, blah. Having your Ion folks in the mix isn't that big of an issue. We'll hammer it out after all this. Oh yeah, Ringo's not gonna be able to walk after this.
Welcome.
I imagine if we get Ringo drunk enough, she might pull a Wall Street of the Wolf of Wall Street and just like start crawling down the stairs to get to where she needs to go. You know, these drinks somehow taste better after a long day of helping people out by just talking to them while drinking. Spoken like a real summoner, Ringo. Gives me the warm fuzzies, and seeing how far you've come. Makes me proud to be your teacher. I don't recall you ever teaching me any summoner tricks.
Just take it easy.
Well, that's just how it's done in this field. Teachers gotta be subtle, give you the fundamentals, and let you figure out the rest. Is that how it went for you, Saizo? You got a summoner lesson from some veteran?
That brings back memories.
Well, he was a mentor, but I don't know if I'd call him a veteran. He just taught me all the important stuff that goes into the work.
Sounds interesting.
Yawning. Fuck. A summoner mentor, huh? Oh, summoner mentor, huh? It sounds like there's a story there. What kind of person was he?
He's a strange one.
If I had to describe him in one word, it'd be weird. Most people summoners aren't normal, sure, but this guy was on a whole other level of weirdness. I just joined up with him. I didn't know a thing about summoning, and he suddenly takes me to this mystic mountain just flooded with spiritual power. He jumps me into this herd of demon that tells me I gotta survive on my own for 3 days. That was my first training, for God's sake.
I get it.
Must have been strict. Sounds intense.
Nope.
You'd think that's intense? Once that was over, he trained me one-on-one in some temple in the mountains. He shaved my hair, dressed me up like a monk, and I wasn't even allowed to complain. But trust me, I looked like a total clown. I wish I could have seen that.
On top of that,
Sometimes he'd leave me to train alone so he could go out and party with the ladies. Wouldn't even be back until morning some days. Oh, and there was this one time he had me meditate under a waterfall, but he passed out and never gave me the signal to stop, and I almost died.
my hands are shaking.
Just remembering it sends a chill down my spine.
Interesting.
How do I put this? He sounds like a guy who just did whatever he wanted. A true free spirit.
Little extreme, don't you think?
There's a ton of things to, there are such things as too free, if you ask me, but maybe that's why everything worked out. I guess we were kind of a good match. When it came down to it, he really was a certified top-notch summoner. We had plenty of sparring matches, but I never took him down once. So what's this mentor guy doing nowadays?
Wonder what he's up to now.
I've been wondering that myself. Haven't gone back to see him since I went independent. Well, he's probably still the same weird old summoner. But he's still helping people out and having fun doing it. Always live by your heart. That's what his teachings really boiled down to. And he lived by his words more than anyone I'd ever known. Live by your heart, huh? Sounds like a tough motto to follow.
Right on target.
I know, right? Strictest teacher I could have asked for. Oh my god. There's so much fucking reading.
Welcome.
Out of curiosity, what is the fucking next page? Everyone. Okay.
Say,
Hey, Ringo, buddy. I've got an idea for you. Want to hear the pitch?
What's up?
Oh, God. I'm yawning so much. What is it? So, the safe house feels kind of empty sometimes, right? Don't you think a little interior decorating would really give the place some pizzazz? Didn't know you were getting that, but what kind of decorations did you have in mind?
well,
Well, if you want to jazz the place up, you couldn't go wrong with a vintage style. Some old records, classic albums, that'd be great. Remember that broken record player we found the other day? I'd need fixing up, but if you ask me, that'd make the place feel pretty classy. You know what else that we're missing? Professional coffee cups for everyone.
I'm pretty picky when it comes to beans.
I'm kind of picky about my coffee beans too. With how much I drink at home, I've noticed the expensive beans really are worth the price. And some quality hot coffee in a classic vintage mug, that's the good stuff. It's just right.
Say,
So just ask me to buy all this.
Well,
No, just taking recommendations. How I'd go for a nice atmosphere. Is that so? Well, I've got to be honest, I don't really see the appeal. Newer rigs have way better sound quality, more user-friendly than record players, too, and more recently made goods are always going to be cleaner. The whole concept of going out of your way to buy outdated, obsolete stuff is kind of weird, don't you think? Maybe you could think about it like this.
old-fashioned.
If
is
these
a
styles were invented ages ago, but they're still around today, that means they've survived a lot of competition. Stylistic natural selection, see?
How about it?
Basically, the times are always changing. Even then, someone clearly thought these things were worth preserving. There's a certain charm to it, right? I guess you could put it like that. I can kind of appreciate the idea.
Yep.
See? Yeah, see, exactly. That means we're getting the record player fixed up, right? Just leave it to me. I know a guy.
By the way,
So you know how much the repair job's gonna cost again? 100,000 yen on the dot. Denied.
Welcome.
Okay, Saizo is done now. To get it out of the fucking way, let's get all three of them here.
Ringo,
So how about it, Ringo? Gotten used to the world yet? Has the fun worn off? No way, I'm always running into new things. There's still so much crazy stuff out there.
Ah.
Such a child. Well, remember, I am basically a newborn.
actually,
Still, after looking at the city, something's been on my mind. And what's that?
hey,
Well, the city looks so fancy and high-tech, right? But even with all these comforts, people haven't really seemed happy. Even with all the apocalypse stuff. I did vaguely understand that human society wasn't doing so great, but still.
I see.
Huh, we aren't? Oh yeah, once you get away from all the glitz, you really see it. Technology, economy, culture, everything's stagnating. Wow. Stagnating. Sounds brutal when you say it like that, but not exactly inaccurate.
Listen to this.
It's not just here either. They say most major cities across the world haven't changed at all in the past 3 or 4 decades. It's like people are only living to be overworked. Living on instant mass-produced processed food because that's all their time and money can afford them. Even their nostalgia has been commodified, repackaging and sold back to them. One look at the city's advertisements will tell you that. Yeah, they're also busy trying to ensure their future. They can't let themselves worry about the present.
Hey,
Even with all that stagnation, Ringo found her way to us. Can't think of a bigger shakeup than that. It seems almost symbolic. The question is, of what? What would Ion make of all this? You can predict our future to an extent, right?
hey,
To an extent, it'd be hard to see a way out of this, even for us. I guess that shows you just how complicated and deep-rooted the problem is. As ridiculous as it sounds, the Great One's apocalypse is a more realistic outcome than humanity itself changing. Everything gets upgraded a little bit. That's just insane. Makes you wonder if that's why people turn to the Great One, because this world's already let them down. Yeah, that seems likely enough. I suppose it's like a conventional god in that sense, focusing the faith on the people and providing an answer to their wishes. Is there anything we can do?
well,
We're just devil summoners, man. We're not all powerful. Guess this is one problem us humans are always gonna struggle with. But long-term plans can wait until after we've stopped this apocalypse. Be grateful you still have first world problems like a restaurant check.
even then.
I guess you're right about that. That there's only so much we can do. The best we can manage is to take things step by step. True. We can worry about the future after we know we're actually gonna have one. So let's give it all we've got then, team.
Welcome.
Oh. Stretching and yawning. Yeah. There are so many, but some of these are only one from the looks of it. What about Arrow and Melody? I wish these were voice acted so bad to hear the characters in these settings. It would have been so nice. But it's the same with the tales of Ether. Some of their skits. That's the reason I guess they are so frequently voice acted now when you play the new Tales of games. But the older ones, I would love it. It'd be half the budget. It'd be half the budget well spent.
Hmm.
No one's saying anything. I thought a drink would at least loosen them up a bit, but yeesh. Was I wrong? So, you folks like beer? I guess. Easiest way to get drunk.
What?
What's so funny?
A shame.
Oh, nothing. You're perfectly entitled to your juvenile approach to drinking. Really, it's almost endearing.
Shut up.
Are you being sarcastic? Not one to mince words, are you?
Ah,
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. Is there anything these two have in common? Summer or winter? Sweet or salty? Dogs or cats? Fuck it. Dogs or cats?
Hey,
If you guys had to choose between dogs or cats, which would you pick?
I like it.
Definitely dogs, especially the big, super dependable ones. I'm more of a cat person. Or rather, I hate dogs, especially Yadagarasu's lapdog. Oh my fucking god!
What?
Are you referring to me?
no fighting.
Alright, I get it. You two are polar opposites.
only natural.
I fucking walked right into it, son of a bitch! More importantly, you should assume something like this would happen. I'm not interested in disrupting our teamwork, so I'd appreciate it if you just left us alone. That was the obvious rep, I know, but still. I'm not saying you guys have to get along. If you hate each other, you hate each other. But after all that, I'm even more determined to find something you two have in common, even if it kills me.
Pardon?
What? Seriously, you two are like fire and ice. Putting you together is like a puzzle at this point. Kind of exciting, don't you think?
No.
Let's keep at it.
Well, whatever. Let's at least you two do play around along for a bit. Arrow, Melody, give me a break.
Agreed.
I want to agree with you. There was no good answer. There must have been.
Welcome.
Oh shit! There might be only one of each. Let's fucking go. Arrow inside though?
Nope.
Nope, can't say I agree.
What?
What about you, Arrow? Oh yeah. Sorry, this is about whether ferrets are better than monkey. Wait, hold, what?
Whoa.
I don't think I've ever had to choose between the two. What's your deal? You came out with us, sure, but you're basically different planet over there.
Sorry.
Oh, I guess. Sorry about that. I mean, it has to be kind of gloom and doom lately, especially for you. I figured coming here would be a good way to get your mind off things.
Say,
Hey, I know. You gotta get yourself a girl, man. Love's a fair thing, let me tell ya. Find a special someone and the world's starting to look a whole lot brighter. That's how it was for me, at least. You know the phrase, a broken heart's no match for tender love. Strong drink and a steadfast smile.
What?
Can't say I've heard that one. Who was that? Me, a few seconds ago. Hey. You guys are just trying to cheer me up and everything, but I just don't think I'm in the mood. Maybe, but you won't feel any better just sitting around, right? Come on, Ringo, back me up here. Hey. Never a right answer. I'm gonna go with Saizo, though.
That's true.
Saizo may have a point. Putting the girlfriend bit aside for now, I think it's important you find something fun to do.
right?
Thank you. See, Arrow? Ringo gets it?
Well,
Actually, I see what you're saying, Saizo. It should be great to find that perfect someone. But it's just, at the end of the day, I'm a summoner. We're always putting ourselves in danger. I mean, would love life even work? I just can't help thinking that someday we'll wind up trapped.
Lighten up, will ya?
Although the cheery thought, then again, I guess you're not too off the mark with that. Still, the opposite could be true too, you know? The opposite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fighting for love, or even just just those you care about, can give you an extra strength needed to keep going. If you ever get alone, and if you're ever alone on the verge of tapping out, remember that special someone might just be the thing that gets you back up. Even if it's just so you can look cool at first, someday you really will become strong enough.
Saizo.
Badass, right?
Who knows? You might even end up as good looking as me, huh?
Arrow.
So, ferrets or monkey arrows? Give it to me. Give it to straight.
Whoa.
I'm gonna have to go with ferrets. You ever hear that they're supposed to be a symbol of courage?
Hey.
Hey, come on, man! Don't just ignore me like that. A new gate for Saizo was unlocked.
Welcome.
And then the last fucking one. Ah. How's this gonna work?
Say.
You know, now that I think about it, you two have covenants for most of your lives, right? People keep saying they enhance natural talents. Did you two notice anything like that?
Well,
I don't know. If I think back, I guess it was kind of a piano prodigy back when I was a kid. Maybe that was it. Whenever I messed around on display keyboard at a music store, I draw crowds. Once I heard a song, I could play it myself, note for note, too.
Huh.
Never would have guessed. But now I'm here, so obviously that didn't pan out.
A shame.
How heartbreakingly tragic. Hey, don't patronize me.
all in the past.
Still, I don't have any regrets there. I wasn't exactly in an environment where I could develop that skill, and it's not like I wanted to be a pianist anyway. Wait, hold on. On the subject of ferrets. Humankind gives you a choice between ferrets and cats at one point. The choice carries over to the ending scene. What? Oh, God. When I'm just reading like this. Oh, God. I never realized how fucking tired I get sometimes. What about you, Melody? You must have a covenant since before you could remember, huh? If I had some hidden talent, I never found it. The covenant was a gift wasted on me. Maybe you're better off without it.
True.
Sure, this way I can trust my own experience and hard-earned skills. Having talent beyond your own knowledge would only be a waste. You know, I have to wonder what the covenants are in the end. Ow. They grant these intense powers to the bear, but they can only be passed on through the death of the past bear. Strange system. Perhaps it's symbolic, an echo of a cyclical nature of history. History? How do you mean?
In the Phantom Society.
At least within the Phantom Society, we discussed the covenants as something biblical. We saw their roots in the book of Genesis. But if you consider the covenants descriptions independent of the scripture, you start noticing similar patterns in all kinds of historical religions. I think ancient spiritualism had some stuff like that too. Something about regicide, the cession of power, not just political power, maybe. And there are all kinds of mythological stories about mankind gaining knowledge through fire. Wouldn't be surprised if that was covenant related.
True.
Indeed. Whatever else may be true, the covenants are intrinsically tied to the history of mankind itself.
It's more like...
Our history, huh? Well, most of those were from myths and religions. What do you think, Miss Tech Hive Mind? We in the age of science now? Self-evident to me. If science path is converging with the covenants, a definite pinnacle of science principle meets the sum of human history.
It's...
A deific.
well...
This sounds way over my head. Next to this common stuff, we're just insignificant specks, way too deep for me to handle. That's so. Are you backing out of the mission side though? Hell no. Even if I think we don't have a chance, I'm not gonna sit around and let the world end. Capiche?
True.
True. Sitting around and discussing abstract won't get us anywhere. All we can do is fight back against the threat in the ways we can. Yeah, what's that? So the age of religion gave way to the age of science. Makes me wonder what will come next.
Welcome.
No one did. Well, let me get the fuck out of here. It's fucking done. Let's go.
Here you go.
What? Hey, Ringo, picked up some of the stuff and figured, hey, might as well save you some. Green apple cider? Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, what was my current story request? Or story mission? It's been a fucking while. Go to Kono Orphanage and meet up with Raven. Okay.
Oh, Arrow's back! Treats! Did you bring more treats?
Sorry, nothing today.
Aww. Arrow's a meanie, huh? Maybe his shady old buddy in the tacky suit will be nicer.
Oh, that stings. Okay, kitties. Who wants candy?
Me!
I don't see Raven around. I wonder what he's doing.
Teacher's at the hospital. Munenori got a fever, so we took him to the doctor.
This is bad.
It's just a fever. I'm sure he's fine. We can just wait for him to come back.
No, not that. It's almost dinner time. Did Raven have time to prepare anything?
I'll go check the kitchen. Bad news. There's nothing ready.
Why don't you guys make dinner, Arrow? We've got all these adults here. At least one of you's got to know how to cook.
I always knew this day would come. Just watch the master at work.
Was not expecting it to be Saizo.
And why not? Ash and I always took turns on meal prep back when we lived together.
Huh. Go figure.
All right, you little gremlins. What are you hungry for?
Hamburg steak!
Ooh, not bad. I make a mean Hamburg steak myself. Probably best to boil it. I know a butcher who could get us some Wagyu.
Wait, whoa.
You kids know what A5 grade is? I'm not talking school or algebra. A5 grade meat.
That's way too rich for our tastes. I'll do the shopping. The markets usually have ground beef on sale this time of day.
May I help?
Cooking doesn't exactly seem like part of the Ion skill set.
When I'm controlling Mimi, I use my leftover processing to study.
Whoa, Fig. You're learning all this new stuff without me? I'm getting left behind here.
I'm perfectly capable of doing things on my own, you know.
I guess it'd be pretty easy to multitask like that, but...
Sure, Fig. Let's work together on this.
All right,
Oh, I want to have something cute.
then we'll arrange the vegetables in a cute pattern. Oh, the steak. We can make it into a Mimi shape.
Who's Mimi?
You'll see. For now, Arrow will take care of the shopping, Saizo will attend to the rice, and I will prepare some miso soup.
On it.
Understood.
She's really taking charge.
And Melody can...
What, me?
Can you read me a story?
What?
Please?
I suppose Melody can entertain the children.
Are you seeing this, Fig? This is a whole new Melody.
Ringo, commit all this preparation to memory. You'll be on cooking duty next time.
Sure.
Ugh, I'm exhausted.
Nice going, Melody. Turns out behind that sharp tongue of yours, you're actually pretty caring, huh?
What?
The way you handled those kids, you know?
I wasn't doing anything special.
No, I think you were.
What, you too, Arrow? Lose the grin. It's making me sick.
You know that girl you were reading to, Ichika? She's actually really hard to please. I don't think I've ever seen her smile like that before. I appreciate you looking out for her.
I'm telling you, I didn't do anything.
Sorry I'm late. Rude of me, seeing as I called you over.
Welcome back, Raven. Also, I'd like to apologize. I ended up making dinner without asking permission.
No. I'm the one who should apologize. And thanks. The kids seem really happy. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Raven's great when it comes to curry, but everything else, well, it's nothing to write home about.
I think you ought to change your perspective, Arrow. The real problem is that my curry's so great, nothing else compares.
Sure, I guess you could look at it that way.
See? Then again, I guess my cooking can get a bit samey, huh? If you guys don't mind, do you think you could swing by again sometime, like you did today?
You don't mind?
Course not. The kids would love to see you.
The kids. Sure. I suppose every now and then wouldn't hurt.
Just don't forget we've got a job to do. That's our top priority.
Yes, of course. I know that. I was overjoyed, even though the activity in question had no relation to Ion's mission.
It's gotten pretty late. We better get down to business.
Right. First, about Mangetsu.
I can fill us in on that one.
So Mangetsu's dead. Alright, I'll make sure Yatagarasu gets the news.
Thanks.
Now it's my turn. Yatagarasu's investigation has identified what we believe to be Iron Mask's hideout. It's an abandoned complex in Ozaki. Ozaki Hope Towers, it's called.
Real estate really took a turn for the worse over in those parts, so a lot of the buildings were left unfinished. Couldn't make a profit if he tried. Perfect place for the bad guy to set up his secret lair, though.
And how reliable is this info?
One of our agents confirms seeing Iron Mask and Zenin go in and out.
That's odd.
I agree.
I'd previously tried to track Iron Mask through the city's surveillance cameras, but I wasn't able to find any trace of him. Possibly because he was being careful. So why now all of a sudden?
I was wondering about that as well. Maybe he's trying to lure us in.
It's possible. We do have one of the Covenants after all.
Then it's too dangerous. We'd be walking right into his trap.
Maybe. But we don't have any other options. This is probably all we're gonna get.
Ringo's right.
Hold up.
Don't get in my way.
I think you're gonna want to hear this. You want to kill Iron Mask, right?
This had better be good.
Yeah, I'll let you be the judge of that. I went to the Gomaden and asked about the Zoma's weakness. Apparently, Zoma are sensitive to the phases of the moon, and weakest at each new moon.
Well, we know the place. Now we just gotta wait for the right time.
All right, then we'll go on the next new moon. Make sure you don't jump the gun, Milady.
Obviously.
What's wrong?
What?
It's written all over your face. Something's bothering you. Was it something in our conversation?
No, that's not it. Just... I heard from Arrow about Komodori's other side.
Ah, yeah.
You were so kind to the children, and they all look so happy. I guess I just misunderstood. You're still bound up in the summoner's karma.
Guess I am.
But I know my first impression of you wasn't wrong. You really care about those kids, and you take them seriously. That's why they respect you so much. That kindness is what they see in you. It's why they all want to be like you. How much longer are you going to do this?
Until I'm ordered to stop.
Then, I will use my own power. I will find a way for you to live in peace with the children.
Are you seriously suggesting I use Ion for something that's self-serving? You need to calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. And it's not self-serving if we want the same things. You don't want these children to have to fight. We can agree on that much, can't we?
There's still so much you don't know.
Of course. I'm a newborn.
If the kids are that important to you, then I suggest you wait before you make your move.
Tell me why.
Don't forget that Ion and Yatagarasu stand on different sides in all this. If you cross a line on your own, it could spark more conflict than you realize.
I suppose I'd rather not make myself unwelcome here.
Right? You're talking to the wrong guy anyway. I just work here.
So you don't intend on being their agent again?
Not if I can help it. Oh, but it's not as noble as I'm sure you're thinking.
Then what is your reason?
I burned down a village once. A covert operation in a foreign country. The mission was to purge a village that had been corrupted by a demon's influence. I killed everyone there. The kids, the elders. I told myself it was all necessary, all for the mission. And at some point, I guess I dropped my comp. I saw it on the ground, and suddenly it just looked grotesque. As horrific as any of the bodies. And that's when I realized I couldn't fight anymore. So Yatagarasu put me out to pasture. Once they saw I'd changed, they made room for me here and put me to work as a teacher.
You pushed yourself too hard, that's all. You tried to do your job.
And for what?
You really are a kind soul. You don't want all this violence to continue, right?
I don't know. But I know I want the kids out of it. And if anything ever threatens their happiness, I'll pick the comp back up if I have to.
Thank you for speaking with me.
About Arrow.
Huh?
I haven't seen him smile and laugh like that in a long time. He's happy with you, so thank you.
Choosing not to fight doesn't make you weak. It made you a good person. I can fight so you don't have to. So the children don't have to. There's still Hamburg steak. We saved some for you. If you didn't get any dinner, it's waiting.
Are you done talking yet?
Hey, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
You're the one who's always reminding us to say thank you.
Fine. You got 10 minutes, then back to bed.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Is this life in the cards for Arrow? Never seen Willie like this. That was new side to side though. Someone's gonna get 8 points? Saizo won't be maxed. It won't be at the next time a break point, but I think Melody's, I'm gonna say the middle one, yeah.
You're welcome.
Did you cook too?
No, but now I know how to do it, so I can make you guys dinner next time.
Really? Then I want Hamburg steak again.
Sure, it's a promise.
Hey, miss. Thanks for playing with me. Miss?
I don't think she can hear you. You gotta get her attention.
Okay. Miss! Oh, you noticed. I wanted to say thank you, miss.
What, to me? Ringo, can't you say something to her?
You're so popular, Melody. I don't know why they like you so much. Any tips for us plebs?
I don't know either. What do they want from me? Well...
When are you gonna visit next?
Oh, I mean, I really don't know. Look, if I ever drop by again, then I'll read you another story, okay?
Oh, thank you, miss.
We mustn't overstay our welcome. Let's go.
Say goodbye, everyone.
See ya! Thanks for visiting. Bye!
Made it. This place really takes a lot out of me.
A few days later.
Well, we've got a nice moonless night ahead of us. You guys ready? Everyone have their demons set? Tonight, we end this.
You don't need to tell me. I've been waiting for this.
Very patiently, I might add. I was worried you were gonna run off without us.
Well, you did spend so long talking and chatting and joking around. If you wasted any more of my time, I might get upset. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
Save the murder glare for the actual fight. Come on, let's head to the Ozaki Hope Towers.
Ash, are you there too?
You can now navigate to the Hope Towers from the city map. New gift from abilities been unlocked. New request at the oh my fucking god, and a new oh my fucking god.
Please, come in.
There are 3 new quests now.
Do you have any? Please, come again.
Welcome!
Let me just stuff her back. Let's go.
Will this do it makes a bunch? Will this do it makes a bunch? Will this do it makes a bunch? Will this do it for you? Will this
ADM
do
for
it
all.
makes a bunch?
I guess
Will
I'll
this do it for
grab
makes
the
a
repel
bunch?
stuff, but that's it.
Is there an I'd love to see you again.
I feel like I should go into the dungeon, the soul dungeon, a little bit to upgrade the units, but like if I go to the Hope Towers, that's clearly story. We're gonna go into a story that's gonna do a lot of stuff there. So I'm gonna say instead, I'm gonna go here. We're gonna get some levels, obviously, for just killing things and probably some risk enemies. What?
Ringo?
Do you remember once helping us recover comp? You and I continue to investigate the anomaly we encountered during the data collection. It will still take time to complete our full analysis of the salvage comp. New problem has arisen. You have a quest too? A bizarre message apparently sent from Marshall's smartphone. The message was as follows. You are neither human nor god. Be warned. Further interference in humanity's affairs shall be punished. The smartphone in question was destroyed shortly after sending the message. We cannot trace its original through conventional means. The evidence suggests the message was sent by someone who aimed to impede on the investigation. Find the smartphone or its carrier, and find the truth at the source of this anomaly.
Scanning records.
The original owner was Karakucha, one of the hosts.
Urgent action required.
Alright. If it's the same host as the last subquest, then let's see. If it was, they're not standing around in the place that I normally would see them standing around. Wait.
Hey. What's up? I get you.
And apparently that dialogue was there to like help us get a new quest.
Oh.
Where did Teru get run off to? Haven't known to reach him since yesterday.
What do I do?
Remember it haunted or spiritual active?
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hey! Hey! Welcome. Please come again.
Nothing you were limited there.
Well,
This is
Oh,
an
limited stocks
automated
are back.
shopping system. Will that be a thank you very much? Will that thank you very much? Will that thank you very much? Thank you for coming.
Wait, what the? Are you not here? Ask Christopher. She should be somewhere in the East Shipping District. Okay, so I have to find them. Alright. Thought it was this person that stood right here before originally.
Look out! Careful. Now we can relax. Look out! Incoming! Now we can relax.
Alright, they're not in. Oh, fuck.
Look out!
They're not in front of the warehouse door that are there.
Incoming!
Were they actually just at the end?
Now we can relax.
They're not in front of those doors either.
Careful.
Oh boy, right behind me.
I'll let you step and waste it. That'll work.
How about I just watch?
Looks promising. So nice. You like that?
See that terror in their eyes?
Is that
There
it? Looks
goes.
promising.
Easy shit. I'll lose some.
I could fight like that all day.
Enemy! That was close.
They're not in the end down here anywhere. So where the...
Enemy! Careful. Now we can relax.
Not in the middle. Where the...
Look out!
Where did they go? I keep pushing exit too soon. In the East Shipping District, yeah. I don't know where the AI would spawn them then.
Look out!
Unless it's a chance for like a
Careful.
random thing just like in the world.
Now we can relax.
I doubt it's a thing that you have to just wait to see if they spawn somewhere
Look
when
out!
walking around. Yeah, not in here.
Now we can relax.
Look out!
Now we can relax.
Let's regroup.
Phew.
Get ready.
I swear you weren't there when I walked past. Look for the situation.
Well,
You blind? I'm blind. Fuck.
you'll accept, won't you?
Check line 14.
Well then.
Let's meet in front of Club Cretaceous. Alright.
That was close.
Leaving this to you.
Enemy! Incoming!
Now we can relax.
Oh!
Ringo.
Might I have that? I overestimated you.
Nope. Huh? Ah, monster. Wait, it's you, Ringo.
See you later.
It's me, Turia, the guy whom you had delivered a love letter, remember? An assignment? Really scary looking monster. Maybe picture something. My smartphone got smashed as soon as I got it. Took it out. Feels like
You
it for you.
serious? Thanks.
It's here right now. Well,
Enemy!
we found
Careful.
them already.
That was close. Enemy! Get ready!
Good to see you. Please come
Back
again.
out of this. And they should be right in front. Yep, there they are.
What's up?
How you been, Chris? I've seen you around in forever.
Hey!
Yep, so Ron, do you have an idea where what you were getting into?
What?
Yay? Don't yay me, you idiot. You almost got yourself killed out there. Well, I like you, Chris, and that was really all I could think about. I wanted to be better, you know? Become a man who was good enough for you. Nobody asked you to do what you, do that. What you don't understand about don't play with fire. I told you to stay away. Now look at you. This is why I hate idiots like you. Hate me?
That's correct.
You heard me. Chris hates me. No, I... Toria staggered off. Can't believe he just charged into a death trap like that. Hopefully now he gets a picture.
By the by.
Hey, you still have that love letter he wrote? Mind if I take another look? Hand over the love letter? Don't get the right idea. Just can't let him run off and do anything even more stupid. If we don't deal with this now, it could happen all over again. Watch over for me down the road, that's all.
Your assistance was most appreciated. Well then.
Alright, let's just report back now then.
Welcome back. Updating intel.
It's fortunate that the device is beyond repair. This may be the work of some kind of demon. There's also a distinct possibility that the demon responsible for destroying the smartphone is the source of the message we received. But as to why the demon would send such a message, we currently do not have enough information to say. In any case, it appears our best course would be to continue analyzing the comp you recovered. There's one detail of the incident that Ion has noted to be unusual.
However,
That would be Turia's choices and actions. The decisions he made were undeniably and ambiguously illogical. Many organisms fight and struggle for the sake of attracting a desired mate. This is logical behavior, maximizing the probability of producing offspring. However, Turia's actions bordered on suicidal. They were beyond the point of reasonable risk and for his intended aim. Had he not intervened, the two of them would likely have never met again. His life and death would have passed into obscurity and the truth lost.
what are your thoughts?
Why would he risk his life on an endeavor such as infinitesimally small odds of success? Heathen love. Love. Yes, this is a concept much glorified in human culture. It is commonly used to refer to selfless devotion, acting solely for another's sake, with no self-interest, despite what pain it may bring.
That is a failure.
This devotion is understandable when directed towards an organism's child, or perhaps their sibling, but for a near stranger, very unusual behavior. Regardless of speculation, it is clear that such humans are compelled by some motivation beyond Ion's comprehension. And a lack of comprehension is founded on a lack of experience. Ion requires sufficient data. In spending time with your allies, you may be gathering the very data that can help provide missing pieces of the puzzle.
Continue observation.
With that hypothesis in mind, we will await further updates while you continue your social
Cooperation requested.
Once the analysis is fully complete, Once the analysis is fully complete, we will require your assistance once more. The Mark of Cain. Alright.